This upper back mobility exercise is actually not just for the upper back. It's actually for the chest, the shoulders, the neck, and everything in between. It targets a lot of different tissues and structures. We also incorporate breath work and movement and combine them to make sure that those tissues elongate, they expand, and we actually get a restoration feeling with this mobility exercise. Come check it out, we'll show you how to do it. Jake is gonna take us through the upper back mobility. So literally all you're gonna need is the edge of a table and a chair preferably that rolls, although you don't need that. He's gonna place his elbows on the very edge of the table. And it's important that it's on the very edge, you'll see why in just a second. Because he's gonna take his hips and push it back on that rolling chair. And as he rolls back, his head is going to actually physically go through the space between his body and the table. In this position, he can now take his hands and drop them to the back of his neck to accentuate the stretch and to mobilize some of the structures of the upper arm, shoulder, and back. And now once he's in this position, what he can do is inhale through the upper back, and you'll actually see it rise up. And then as he exhales, he's drawing his chest down to the ground to basically just improve and accentuate that stretch through the upper back. Now in this position, you can go through a couple breath cycles, and once you're done, simply lift up slowly out of it. Now there is a modification for this exercise if that seems to be a little bit too much for you. You can simply put your hands on the edge of that table and go through the exact same motion. So Jake's gonna push his hips back just the same and go through the same inhale and exhale as before.